July the 9th, 2025. The world went to shit, like the conspiracy theorists told us, but they survived. Early starts of 2024, everybody started dying. It actually started at 23. The death rates were up. All the signs were there. But everybody was speaking out, were getting censored or disappearing. Well, here we are. I had to make a decision earlier on what to do, to stay where I was, here, where the population was low, move back to the UK, a place to stay here. But anyway, it all happened so quick, really. Like something triggered it, something triggered all the people that followed the narrative, all the people that had a treatment. It went so fast. But anyway, because it's still early days, there's food and properties. You just got to get into them. Well, I knew this, so I geared myself up for it. You go into the cities, it's a different story. Well, firstly, there's the smell of the dead. Everything that was trapped indoors, all the people, they were just left to die and rot. That's what happened. But anyway, the flies, the maggots, the insects, oh, it's just crazy in cities. People are there, and then with guns, they're the ones you've got to watch out for. Because the others, yeah, that's us. So, yeah, food and water is the main priority. You got to ration yourself all the time. When you can grab some resources, grab it. You only own what you can carry. And you can only carry what you can protect. That's how it is. And here I am, plenty of properties around. Yeah. But the drones are in the skies. Power's still up, signals still on. It ain't like it all went dark, because the people that planned it and their workers and their followers, their supporters, they still like the luxuries of the modern world. In their controlled zones, militarised, designated, face recognition, temperature checked. Everything you say and do is monitored. They told you all what's going to happen. They told you in the films, they told you on the news, they told you, nobody can believe them. Those that knew what they were doing, they got silenced, one way or the other. Control your mind these days. You can always eat so much more. And control your mind. You gotta handle the hunger, handle the cold, handle the thirst. You have to keep your hygiene up. You gotta keep yourself clean. That's the thing, you see. In this world, you gotta keep yourself clean. We've just had a rain. Well, you find yourself a nice clean puddle and have a good wash, a shave, or your blade, cut your hair, think of cleanliness, hygiene, shave, move your hair so you can just wipe down and wash, especially in these hot climates. A man with me, carry your dog, have him with you. Sergeant Rufus with me. He's only 6 kilo, but big ears, and you can hear what's going on. I have to Muslim up though, so he doesn't bark. Yeah, they sense it. They know when people are around, and they give the early warning signs. Like, look at me now, being blasé. Well, he's backtracked, going to find a house and find some food. You always got to think ahead, think ahead. Don't let your stocks run down where you're desperate and make stupid decisions. You have to think ahead of time. You've got to plan, you've got to organise yourself. How long will this last? Where will it get me? What can I do? You have to think about everything twice. You can't be reckless. Nobody's going to come and save you these days or sew anything back on. So every decision you make, you have to say to yourself, what are the consequences? What's going to happen? Should you meet people when you're out, most people will stay their distance because they know the risk. Yeah, especially if they ain't got guns. If they've got guns, different matter. But if they're unarmed, they'll stay their distance because they know they don't want to get into a situation unless they have to. Now when you meet desperate people, that's a different story. You have to show no mercy. You meet them desperate people, they got nothing to lose, and you got to understand that they got nothing to lose. Yeah. So you got to keep away from them. But if you do, come in contact with them, no mercy, no mercy. And again, your physicality. That's what makes the difference. Who wants to live more? Who's stronger? Again, you've been wise and you're hydrated, and at least you've had a little bit of food, you've got a bit of energy. But again, someone who's desperate, they've got that crazy strength, crazy stamina, they've got that fire, that heart. And they'll just keep fighting until they're dispatched. There's power, there's water when you can find it, but again, you find it, and you can only carry so much. 6-8 kilo, 30. The way I look at it, I plan from one area to the next. You've got to keep moving, you can't just stay in one place. So I move from place to place and do a circle, so I have a territory, but I don't stay still in the territory, I move through the territory. I watch my tracks, I look for tracks, and I break my route. I stash and hide and bury food on the way when I'm looking, and I have a hit. Just got to remember where it always is. I try and leave some little sign to myself, but there's food that I've planted I forgot about. But yeah, you only have what you can carry, you can only survive as long as what you've got. And that's how it goes. Coming up to a little ruin now. You get time to pitch down soon. Today's not been a bad day. We got to get cleaned up. Got some food. Got some water. Gonna find somewhere dry to sleep now. Got my tarp with me, so you can always get under cover. Keep yourself dry. You don't want to get wet. As soon as you get wet, you get miserable. You lose that heat, you start burning energy and heat, calories you haven't got. So try and keep dry at all times. And even sweating, you don't want to sweat too much because you're burning out fluids and salts, but also eating bacteria. Yeah, it's about balance. Keep moving forward. Calculate the risks and the rewards. Just like business, but these days, survival. Survival. Looking for signs if anyone's passed through this way. If anyone's been here recently. Because you do have people with similar tactics in a similar area. I'm out in the sticks, but you still do come across some people that have ventured away from the cities or from the towns. But again, like I say, not many survived. A lot of people had decided to get out and take it out because they just couldn't handle even the beginning of it. Yeah, at the beginning, when people are just dropping in front of you, people you know. Everywhere you went, there was just bodies lying around. The smell and the panic and the fear and the flies and the insects. Oh man, it was horrible. Worse than any horror movie. And then it went quiet. An eerie quiet. No cars, no planes, nothing. And that's where we are today. In the wild, sleeping under canvas, one meal a day, just me and my boy. Be smart, everyone. Be wise. Be brave.